I'm Mike Hackard with Hackard Law, and we represent heirs and beneficiaries in Contra Costa County estate and trust litigation. Blackhawk, Danville, and Alamo represent the East Bay's most exclusive addresses, gated estates at the base of Mount Diablo, where business executives, entrepreneurs, professional athletes, and successful professionals built lives of extraordinary privacy and wealth. Now, as these communities' longtime residents age, elder financial abuse is increasingly targeting seniors whose estates include multi-million-dollar properties, country club memberships, and portfolios accumulated over distinguished careers. The East Bay area of Blackhawk ranks among the wealthiest 2% of neighborhoods in America. This isn't a statistic, it's a defining characteristic. The 6 gated communities along Blackhawk Road contain estates on multi-acre lots, some exceeding 5 acres, where privacy is measured in eucalyptus groves and security gates. Blackhawk Country Club's following 800 acres feature 2 championship golf courses, and the legendary Bering Estate, over 28,000 square feet, anchors a community that has attracted executives, entrepreneurs, and media personalities since the 1970s. Danville's tree-lined downtown and surrounding hills contain a different but equally substantial wealth. Families who built successful businesses throughout the Bay Area. Physicians with practices at San Ramon Regional and John Muir Medical Centers. Attorneys and executives who chose Danville's excellent schools and small-town character over San Francisco's density. Alamo's spread-out estates, many on acre-plus lots, attract those seeking even greater privacy while remaining connected to Bay Area commerce. This concentration of elderly wealth behind gates and at the ends of long driveways creates ideal conditions for financial predators who recognize that privacy can become isolation. The types of cases we litigate throughout Blackhawk, Danville, and Alamo follow patterns shaped by extraordinary wealth and community insularity. Estate staff exploitation. Maintaining properties worth $3 to $10 million requires substantial staff. Estate managers, housekeepers, groundskeepers, personal assistants. A pattern we frequently encounter involves these employees gradually expanding their role as employers age. We see staff members who've worked for families for years gaining control of household accounts, isolating elders from adult children, managing all financial communications, and ultimately redirecting substantial assets. The privacy of gated estates means abuse can continue undetected for years. The Country Club, Predator, Blackhawk Country Club, Diablo Country Club, and Round Hill Country Club provide access points for sophisticated predators. We see patterns where individuals cultivate relationships through golf foursomes, club dinners, and social events, building trust over months before moving toward financial exploitation, investment opportunities that disappear, loans that are never repaid, romantic relationships with widowed members designed specifically to access wealth. The club environment creates perceived legitimacy that masks predatory intent. The gated community false security. Security gates protect against strangers, but not against threats already inside. A troubling pattern involves predators who gain legitimate community access as residents, guests, contractors, or service providers, then systematically target vulnerable seniors. The gates that keep the public out also reduce scrutiny of what happens within. Neighbors in gated communities often value privacy to the point of not noticing warning signs. The family compound complexity. Wealthy Danville and Alamo families sometimes maintain multiple generations on estate properties, main houses with guest cottages, in-law units, or children's homes on subdivided parcels. A pattern we encounter involves family members exploiting these arrangements, using proximity and daily access to manipulate elderly parents, redirect assets, or influence estate plans at the expense of siblings who moved away. The family member on site controls information flow and access, professional advisor betrayal. Blackhawk and Danville residents built wealth through careers that required delegating financial complexity to specialists, accountants, attorneys, wealth managers, business managers. A troubling pattern involves these longtime advisors recognizing cognitive decline in elderly clients and exploiting that vulnerability. Decades of complete financial trust become the mechanism of abuse as advisors recommend unsuitable transactions, charge excessive fees, or facilitate estate plan changes benefiting themselves. The luxury lifestyle predator. Blackhawk's visible wealth markers, country club memberships, luxury vehicles, estate properties, signal opportunity to sophisticated predators. We see patterns where individuals present themselves as peers, fellow club members, successful entrepreneurs, philanthropic partners, building relationships based on apparent shared status before revealing predatory intent. The lifestyle signals that attract legitimate social connections also attract those seeking to exploit. The second marriage estate redirect. Widowed Blackhawk and Danville seniors, often men whose wives managed household and family relationships, are vulnerable to new partners who systematically redirect generational wealth. A pattern we litigate involves marriages to significantly younger spouses who quickly gain financial control, change estate plans, and isolate elderly husbands from adult children. By the time families recognize the pattern, substantial assets have been transferred. Several factors create heightened vulnerability in Blackhawk, Danville, and Alamo. Privacy culture extremity. These communities were chosen for privacy. Neighbors respect boundaries, sometimes to a fault. The same discretion that protects family matters from public scrutiny conceals abuse from those who might intervene. Physical isolation. Multi-acre estates with long driveways physically isolate seniors. Unlike urban neighborhoods where density creates natural observation, Blackhawk's spread out properties mean days could pass without anyone outside the household seeing an elderly resident. Staff dependence. Maintaining estate properties requires substantial help. This dependence on staff creates power dynamics that shift as employers age and become vulnerable to those controlling daily access. Geographic distance from adult children. Bay Area housing costs push adult children elsewhere. Sacramento, Portland, Denver, Austin. When family members live hundreds of miles away, local staff and community members have access that distant relatives cannot monitor. Wealth complexity. Estate-level wealth involves complex structures, multiple trusts, investment accounts with various managers, business interests, real estate holdings. Seniors experiencing cognitive decline may not fully understand holdings they nominally control, creating manipulation opportunities. Deference to wealth. Staff, advisors, and even family members may defer to elderly principals' apparent wishes, even when those wishes are actually manipulation by predators controlling access and information. California law provides powerful protections for elder financial abuse victims. Under Welfare and Institutions Code Section 5610, 3rd, financial abuse includes taking property through undue influence, fraud, or from someone lacking capacity. Successful claims can recover all property taken or its current value, attorney fees and litigation costs, double damages for bad faith conduct, and punitive damages in egregious cases. When predators have already taken substantial assets, families face difficult choices. Local Contra Costa firms often represent both sides of trust disputes, sometimes trustees, sometimes beneficiaries. Hackard Law is different. We exclusively represent plaintiffs, the victims of trust and estate abuse, never the wrongdoers. Our contingency fee model eliminates financial barriers even for families whose wealth has been depleted by abuse. We advance litigation costs and defer compensation until successful recovery. If we don't recover assets, clients pay no attorney fees, This structure gives Blackhawk, Danville, and Alamo families equal footing against well-funded wrongdoers, including those spending stolen money on their defense. California imposes strict deadlines on elder financial abuse claims, generally 3 years from discovery or 4 years from occurrence. Trust contests may have windows as short as 120 days. When families in the East Bay's gated communities suspect elder financial abuse, immediate consultation with experienced counsel is essential. Hackard Law represents heirs and beneficiaries in estate, trust, and elder financial abuse litigation throughout Contra Costa County and California. Contact us today at 916-313-3030. We'll be happy to speak with you. Hackard Law. Call the Sage.